What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Catacombs. So, courtesy of a subscriber, he posted on one of my other videos. I'm gonna flash his comment up right now. He brought up the Pop the Balloon show. Now, I will say this: I've been kind of trying to avoid this this space because so many other creators are talking about this show. It's just like they're talking about it every episode. You got at least 5 or 6 people speaking on it, and it's just like, what else am I really going to add to it? But my subscriber with his comment, he suggested this particular episode, so I'm going to watch it. Now full disclaimer, I did take a look at it before actually doing this video, but I'm going to go ahead and react to it further here. I already have some reactions to it already in my head because like I said, I've watched some of it already. But this one is actually pretty crazy.
Right on over here. Have you hold this?
See, that's right there. We got a problem because as soon as some of these guys get out there, soon as they walk onto the scene, you got several balloons being popped. That's incredible. Now, what I've noticed on this type of show is that a lot of women make their judgments based off of your appearance. Now, granted, your appearance, first impressions, even with us men, we do have something like that. You know, we look at a woman, she don't have this, that, the third. We're like, we'll pass, things like that. But it's really egregious when it comes to women, though. They be talking about a person's shoes. You got a hat on with your dreads. I don't like the fact you got socks on with this. It's insane. But anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, and if we can have your name.
My name is Jeremy.
And how old are you, Jeremy?
I'm 27.
27, okay. And what do you do?
So I just graduated law school. So I just got hired for Fedora Legal Services.
Congratulations.
Check me out.
My man graduated law school. I mean, it don't get no. I mean, come on, man. It's like this is one of the careers that we talk about. You want you to be a doctor or a lawyer. These are the respectable fields. I wonder what was going through some of these women's minds after they popped their balloon. Were they like, oh crap, or were they like, let me just go ahead and double down?
All right. And Jeremy, what do you look for in a woman?
Man, I want somebody who can hold it down. Conversations. I love conversations. You know what I'm saying? She know how to throw it on because I go out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I like honesty too, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lying to me and shit. You feel me? If you on that, you know what I'm saying? We could talk about whatever. So you got secrets and shit, talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I do have to say something. I got to push back on this guy here. My man, like, you don't sound like you just graduated law school, man. I have to say that first impressions are extremely important. And right now, he's not giving off the best vibe. At least I'm not a dude. I'm not trying to judge this one. I ain't trying to get with this guy. But I mean, just like looking at him and hearing him, he just doesn't seem very confident. Now, as this goes on, it does kind of like change up a little bit. He does kind of get comfortable a little bit more as he goes along. But right here, as soon as he walk on, he sounds like another dude that ain't really doing a whole lot. You know, it just sounds real unsure. And I can see how a lot of women would be turned off when it comes to that. Just off of this initial greeting right here. Mind you, this right here is like 40 seconds in or something like that.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go over to these ladies and see what's going on, all right?
All right, let's see what's happening.
Okay, let's start here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Fiona, and I'm 34.
And Fiona, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I really like your smile, but I just felt the young vibes immediately, and then I'm not sure if I like the hat and the shoes.
Okay. For sure.
Just a sense.
See, the shoes, come on, man. The hat, the shoes, and you give off young vibes. The man graduated law school. He's obviously got some discipline. That's better than some. See, this right here is a classic example of bullshit. Like, you are sitting here saying he gives off young vibes, but this guy just graduated law school, so that means he actually has a brain. He may be he's probably more relaxed. Once I figured out what this guy's occupation is, I would figure to me as man to man, oh nah, he's just a chill dude. He's chill, but he knows what he's doing. Look at what his field. You don't do that type of field and be a dummy. And this woman is judging him for your shoes. Really? If you're judging somebody based off of how they look and what they dress like, you got to talk about people like Mark Zuckerberg, how Steve Jobs used to dress. These are billionaires who dress really plainly. So you're gonna judge somebody because they dress, because of their dress, and not realizing what kind of position that person might be in. Man, a lot of these women are gonna be single forever.
The style. So yeah, that's it.
All right. And now, is Fiona your type?
Fiona, what you looking for in a guy?
I'm looking for a maturity. I'm looking for a leader.
Okay.
And a breadwinner.
What's a leader?
Someone that can teach me something new, because I feel like lately I'm always teaching a man something, so I want someone to guide me and teach me something.
Okay. So what if he could teach you something, but he a leader, he on the up and up? You know what I'm saying? You gonna hold it down, or you just gonna be like...
This is what I don't really like when it comes to this type of show. Again, I watched a couple of these already, and it's always a dude who's trying to either get a gotcha moment or some dude trying to teach these women something. They don't care. Medium Man did a video about this a while ago.
And this is a point where I tell men all the time, stop trying to hold strange women accountable. These women don't like you. It is not time for you to try and educate this woman on her past moving into her present. She done already told you she got 3 kids by 3 different men. What you wanted to say? You wanted to break down and cry in front of you? She don't know you. And at this point, if you keep questioning her like this young man is about to do, I mean, it's going to go all bad. And now you sitting there arguing with a strange woman on social media. Stop. Y'all got to stop doing this shit.
And it's like, yo, these women don't give a flying fuck about what you got to say, man. They don't care. Don't come in here trying to give them, some knowledge of self type shit. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just, yo, is she your type? Nah, I don't like XYZ. I cool. Move the fuck on. Like this dude here is talking about some, what if he's on the come up and stuff like that. She don't care. These women wait at the finish line. Y'all ain't figured that shit out yet? They wait at the finish line. They don't care about you on the come up for the most part. Not all women are thinking like that, but a good portion of women are thinking like, no, I'll just wait at the finish line. Just get what you need to get and just bring it to me. Okay, a lot of these women are thinking like that. And this dude here is talking about someone on up and up. And then she had the audacity to say, that I need somebody that's going to teach me something. Ma'am, he graduated law school. He could teach you a thing or two about law. Are you hearing? Jesus.
Oh, since you ain't got the bread, you dismiss.
Well, it's not necessarily that, but it's also the age difference too. So I don't know if you have a maturity for...
I'm just going to go ahead and skip over to the next chick. They talk for a long time, and I'm not really feeling it. Like I said, some of this shit, these people just be long-winded as hell. Look, I'm just going to go ahead and skip.
Sierra, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped the balloon for the fit. Because I know we both got on the phone and he said dress to impress, and you wearing a hoodie. And it's not given for me, unfortunately. But honestly,
the cameraman was no damn good doing that. He gonna go ahead and give the whole the whole fit cam type of situation, gonna show the whole body and stuff like that. But when you hear what she just said right there, that hey, come like you dressed. Now I wonder if the dude gave all the men the same type of whoever called them and said come dressed to impress to the ladies. I wonder if they did the same when it comes to the men. Now if they did, then I can kind of understand where she may be coming from if they all got the same suggestion and you do come looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kind of get it. But again, with this fit shit, he could have came in a suit and they probably would have said, I don't like your cufflinks. Stuff's like, come on, man.
honestly, I'm feeling the inside. Like, I like the voice. I like that you are interested in getting to know us.
Yeah.
I love your, like your swag, whatever you want to call it. Like, I like that. But it's the fit for me because first impressions are everything. And dress to impress, I'm about that.
Okay.
Like, style.
Ma'am, you just said more things. You said more things that you like about him than his fit. But his fit is a total disqualifier. Yeah, I do realize that, he can go in the closet and find something else to wear, right? You know he can do that, right? I mean, do these women understand that?
It's not given for me.
All right, I feel that. So first impression, right? So what else you see on my hoodie?
DOF and a crown.
All right, so that's also my LLC, Germany's
Okay.
only favorite. So, I had to rep what I rep.
I see where he's coming from, but again, they don't care. First impressions, you get to that talk afterwards. Okay, and she does have a point. I'll give her credit there. But again, with that fit shit, and then again, he's trying to, well, I got a business, and I see a lot of guys do that stuff when here try to, it seems like they're trying to compensate from being just a tad bit embarrassed by some of these women. And to be honest, I mean, I think some of these women go on this show just to be like mean and mean spirited and shit. I don't really fully appreciate it because they really do feel it really does come across that they're going on just so they can humiliate people or humiliate men, and it's just ridiculous. Me personally, I don't understand why so many men go on this show. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually no, we'll play a little bit more of this and then I'm skipping ahead.
I had Dreams Only Fair ever since high school, so I just got my LLC 2 years ago.
Okay,
So,
respect. I admire that.
I also have a podcast outside of this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should come. What your tattoo mean?
Fear nothing.
Fear nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to our next lady then.
All right, sure.
If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Nucci. I'm 25.
Sanya.
And Nucci, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Again, the fit. I like the shoes. I just think that you maybe could have cleaned them up before you came.
Yeah.
And maybe styled it a little bit different, but I do really like the shoes. And I do like that you representing your LLC, your brand, your shit.
Yeah.
That's dope. And I really love that you always smiling. Like, you ain't lost a smile yet. I like that. But low-key, like, when you kind of walked on, it was kind of giving, like, I don't want to say goofy because, like, that's a terrible word, but it was just, like, the way you came on. I don't know.
Okay.
But, yeah. And what happened to your finger? Because what is going on?
So I also work on cars. So I was glad you noticed that. So I was fixing one of my homie cars. I got caught in the terminal belt. Almost took it for real. I just got the
Lord.
stitches. I was going to wrap it up, but I'm going to keep it gangster. So,
Yeah, keep it
you know what I'm
gangster.
saying?
I just wanted to know what
You know,
happened.
he's giving off
but that's
what I
just-
call the educated Tyrone vibe. The guys out there that are really, hood at heart. They're hood at heart, but they can wear a suit. And they can go into corporate America and things like that. That's what he's starting to give off. This is a guy that obviously has skills. He graduated law school. They're coming at him because of his fit, but he's giving off the educated Tyrone. He could have easily be a Pookie if, he didn't have some discipline to him to finish law school. He could easily be a Pookie just based off of how he's talking and his mannerisms and how a lot of these women, and mind you, they're all black women, and we all know. The stereotype of black women is they really go after some of the worst type of black men they can possibly find. I mean, it's just too many that do the same shit over and over again, having babies with the same type of men over and over again, for it not to be true. And they are all attracted to him. They're just going off of his fucking fit. But I guarantee you, if they was to meet in a different type of setting, he'd be probably smashing a lot of them. I do feel that he's an educated Tyrone.
It's like we work on cars too, so you got your hands in a lot of things.
Yeah,
I like
do
that.
a lot. I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? These days, you got to have your hands in a lot of bags. You got to be diverse.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't back in the day where you could just make bag off one thing. You got to make a bag off multiple things.
Absolutely, multiple incomes. I like that.
Let me ask you something. You toxic?
No, honestly, I'm a behavioral health therapist, so when I started that job, I kind of started to work on myself.
I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the one that I thought was actually probably the most level-headed out of the women that spoke here, and it's the young lady here with the who I actually think looks kind of good, but she actually kind of gave some good answers, and I actually liked how her conversation went.
Lady, if we can have your name and how
Got the
old you
Coogee hat
are.
on this shit.
My name is Quay, and
What's up, Quay?
I'm sorry, you said.
Your age and
Oh,
then
my
why you
age.
ended up
I'm
popping your balloon.
31.
You 31?
Yeah. So I just popped my balloon. I think everything you're saying sounds great. I like that you give off like a positive energy,
Yeah.
which is really good. It just seems like you're a little bit young.
Okay.
You remind me of maybe like a younger sibling that I have.
Okay.
But I think your head is on straight. I think you got some big things that you got going on, and I respect that. Yeah.
For sure. Where you from?
I'm born and raised in Arizona.
Oh, okay. Why you single at 31?
I think I'm really picky, and I like what I like, and sometimes men tell me that my expectations are a little too high. So
that was men that was obviously older than 31 or 31, right?
that were older than 30, yeah, that were older than me, but also younger guys. I feel like I'm kind of on a different journey, so I know what I was doing at, in my 20s. I was having fun, you know, and do what I'm supposed to do.
I was having fun, gentlemen. We have an idea of what I was having fun in my 20s, right? We have an idea, right? Yeah, we know he was having fun. Yeah, and she looked good too. I can't even front. I won't even lie to y'all, man. She actually looks good. I might, yeah. If based off how she's talking right now, how she's answering the questions, she seems cool. But that whole in my 20s, I was having fun. We all know what that means. Come on, man.
You know, and do what I'm supposed to do. So I don't expect a man to step up, you know, at 25 or, you know, in their 20s and kind of be on the same type of stuff I'm on.
So what you expecting out of a man when you're 31?
I expect them to be a provider, a protector, to have their communication together, because I've noticed a lot of, not even just men, but people in general, they don't know how to communicate, you know. So there's a lot of things that I expect. I expect for him to come with his own, because I have my own, and for us to be able to come together at one point and, you know, build on what we already have together. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you think it's a price on love? You think it's an age on love?
I don't think there's an age, but I think I have given different age groups, and when I say that, like, you know, younger than me, and I kind of get the same results. So I always say, if I'm going to keep doing the same thing, I'm going to keep doing getting the same results. So
You a fan of Nicki Minaj?
Yes, I am.
You a fan of Beyonce?
Yes, I love her.
Okay, so Beyonce married somebody way older than her. Nicki Minaj dated Meek Mill when he was young.
I'm Quay, and I can't really speak for what anybody else does. What I can say is, with my experiences, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting, different results. So I'm trying to do something different this time around.
Oh, okay, for sure.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Honestly, I kind of respect her answers. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And honestly, I don't see a lot of other women talking like that. She might actually have a chance. Yeah, she might. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, depending on what that past life, back in her 20s looked like. She might actually have a shot. And you know what? More power to her. But this is getting long, man. I'm already close to 20 minutes. I don't like to do long videos like that unless it's some serious stuff going on. But the Pop the Balloon show, I might actually start putting this into my review staple, because this shit be having a lot of moments that are content creation worthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. And hey man, shout out to the subscriber. Shout out to my subscriber for putting me onto this. I mean, I knew about the Pop the Balloon show, but I just never really got into it because I just seen so many people making so much content about it. I just felt like it would be repetitive. And this is an older episode too. And to be honest, I never even saw any clips of this episode until my subscriber, until he came through and was like, "Yo, you should check out this show." So shout out to you, Jador LA 6949. I know I'm not saying that shit right. I know I'm not. If you see this, man, just make a comment. My bad. I know I butchered your name. But yeah. Until the next one, y'all be easy.